Hello, are you enjoying your lettuce? I think so. That's nice. Hey, Sloth, what you doing? What are you doing over there, Mr. Sloth? What is that, Miss Kitty? Say hello. Say hello, Miss Kitty. Be nice, be nice. You guys gonna be friends?
Her back.
She got a little scared.
She's arching her back.
Wow.
I've never seen her do that before.
You say, don't mess with me, Missy. And she's done. Oh, you love your turtle. Ooh, look at her. Aren't you the sweetest thing, Kiwi? Wow, you scare the birds and the cats. How about that? How's that feel? You're so curious. I know. You're just gonna stare at it all night long. She's sleeping. Yeah, she's sleepy. I love you too. I love you so much. I promise to take good care of you. Hi, little sloths. Welcome to today's eating show. Oh, my boys and girls, hello. How are you doing? Okay, today I am doing the 200 sushi bite pieces challenge. It's exactly 200. You can count them right now if you don't believe me. 200. And I'm doing it with my sloth, who I still don't know what to call. And she's sleeping right now. She's very sleepy. Well, sloths are very sleepy in general. So if you have a name, we're thinking Miss Kiwi or Mr. Kiwi, Mrs. Kiwi. Oh, that feels so good, I know. If you have a name suggestion, please leave them down below in the comments. I read all the comments and I would definitely appreciate some names. After all, you guys named Mr. Noodle. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have named Mr. Noodle. So, let's begin, you guys. I have my chopsticks here. Today's a beautiful day. I'm back home. Shoo-be-doo, I'm home, hello. This is actually like my first legit sit-down video filmed since being home from Vegas, you guys. These are my chopsticks, here we go. My first video since being home from Vegas. I've literally taken like a week and a half off, recovering from all the food. Besides the one of eating all the cheese. Speaking of cheese. Thank you, Laura and Tracy, for this amazing shirt. So, grab some food, maybe you're eating sushi with me. This here is some soy sauce with sesame seeds, and I'm just gonna dig right in. Here we go. Today's also a Q&A. Mr. Slothy, Miss Sloth. This is vegetable sushi, by the way. It's vegan, vegetarian. It has no fish, right? Well, the fish oil. Besides the fish oil, it has no fish, it has vegetables. I'm also gonna be answering your questions from Twitter today. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, I literally just posted this. That's the sloth with my food. And she literally fell asleep so quickly. Follow me on Twitter. I follow everyone back. I follow everyone back on Twitter, guaranteed. So we're gonna give her some lettuce. Let's see if she'll wake up for some lettuce. Let's eat together. Here we go. That's nice. Let me bring my dipping bowl over here so it's right under my face because I'm sloppy. She's seriously the easiest pet in the world to have. She goes to the bathroom once a week. They sleep 20 hours of the 24 hours a day. They wake up at sporadic times to eat, like now, and stretch, like now. And they're slow, they aren't aggressive. This one's a little feistier than the other variety. This here is a two-tone. Was that good? Are you still going? Her diet's very simple. Everything we can get for sloths is here where we live, especially the special treat, which I'll tell you guys about. Only in Colombia can you get the special treat. So she's actually on a better diet here than when she was in the States. Because in the States they feed her pellets and stuff, which we do as well. But there's a special tree. Because she's native, maybe she's native to, well, this region, okay? Like Venezuela, Brazil. No, not Brazil, Venezuela, Ecuador, Colombia. And there's a special tree that they eat that has all the nutrients, or a lot of nutrients that they need. And you can't get anywhere else in the world. So we're better off raising her here than in the States. Plus it's nice and humid. Literally, this is just like the perfect environment for her. Very humid, warm, tropical, and she's sleeping. Okay. So I'm gonna start answering questions from Snapchat, you guys. By the way, I left a snap yesterday and I said, some people do stuff, all right? Some people do stuff, and some people talk about people who do stuff. All right, there's so many. Everyone is always talking about me, right? But they're not doing anything. I'm doing something. They're talking about me doing something. I don't know. Well, you guys seem to like it. I love that quote. It's so true. All right. We have 45 questions on my Ask Sloth. If you would like some lettuce, here's some for you if you would like it. Yay, go Sloth. Eat your lettuce. All right, so let's answer the first question of the Q&A. Here we go. Okay, first one comes from Midget. Hi. Would you ever consider going to the Philippines? It's fun there. I would love to visit the Philippines. You know, my favorite fruit in the world is durian. My favorite fruit is durian. I'm gonna bring this dip over. And durian is a specialty over there. And Davao especially, there's a durian festival in Davao City. So I've heard, never been there. For that reason alone, I would love to visit Philippines because I love durian. It's my favorite fruit in the world. Who's your favorite food blogger? I love the Food Ranger. Shout out to the Food Ranger. He's amazing. Am I gonna finish all 200 pieces? She's full already, see? I also like, yeah, let's just say Food Ranger. I love him. Makes me want to travel to like exotic places. I already live in somewhat exotic, but would I ever plan on doing another collab with Wendy from Wendy's Eating Show? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. She might be coming here one day. You never know. But we keep things in secret. If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? To go eat durian. No, Japan. I've been dreaming about, speaking of sushi. How you doing, sunshine? Oh, she's like, okay, stop, please. Okay. By the way, I'm not touching the food with my hand, don't worry. It's just on the utensil. Don't freak out, it's okay. Yeah, I won't touch my food with anything except for these, which are sterile. I literally just took them out, so, you know, we have like a wildebeest up in here. Japan! Let me get some water. My husband and I both want to go to Japan one day. That's on our to-do list in the future when we are able to travel to a country like that. You know, we've traveled before. We've gone to Mexico and Guatemala before, but that was like living on $3 a day, you know? In Japan, it costs $3 just to breathe there, so we've heard. So, in the future, you know, we're my Japanese sloths. I want to visit your country so bad. I love Haichia persimmons. I love mountains. I love rice. He loves anime. He loves Japanese music. We love the people. They're so nice and polite and kind. Oh, Japan, Japan, that's my dream. One of many. I also want to go to Korea. Oh, the ones in here have sriracha. It's a little spicy. I also want to go to Korea. How many have I done? 20? What's my favorite food besides avocados? If you know anything about me, you know I love durian. If you know anything about me, I am the Noodle King. I'm going on my honeymoon with my husband, literally like a week from tomorrow, pretty much. A week from, what day is it today? It doesn't say. I'm literally leaving in like a week and a half to go to Thailand and Malaysia. We've been saving for this trip for over a year. It's something that I've wanted to do with him for 2 or 3 years, ever since we were raw foodists and everything. Oh, probably 4 years by then, yeah, 4 years. A long time. And finally, we made the dream come true. And I was talking to my friend the other day, and she's like, such a stoner over here. And she's like, what are you looking forward to most about coming to Asia? Because she's over there right now. And I said, literally, I'm going there for durian and noodles. So that's number 2. I'm the noodle king. I love noodles. I love dumplings, pot stickers, which some of you guys are telling me they're different. I had no idea. It just farted. Or something. Some toot came from the boot. These are a little spicy. Ouch. So, yeah. Noodles, dumplings, slash pot stickers. I love pizza, but not as much as noodles and dumplings. Girl. Instant replay right here. Yeah, okay. And durian. And I love, yeah, besides avocados. Avocados are one of my favorite fruits. What's your favorite place to go, and who's the hottest celebrity guy ever? Okay, you guys ask me this all the time on YouNow. How many of you guys watch me on YouNow? Hey, Sloth fam! Okay, it landed in the thing, so I'm okay. Hey, Sloth fam. You guys were asking me, who's my celebrity crush? And I'm like, guys, I don't have one. I'm not really crushing crazy on anyone. I'm married. I mean, let's be real. Whether you're married or not, you're still attracted to other humans. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. But I don't really pay attention to celebrities, honestly. I don't watch much movies. I don't really know who the actors are. So I don't know. And everyone wants to know where I will go. I will go anywhere in the world where you are. But, you know, one of my dreams is coming true, and that's to go to Malaysia to eat fresh durian with my husband for our honeymoon. Yeah. 4 years later, we talked about when we met, when we were friends, like, let's go together. We never did. I mean, we were both, like, really struggling. And we went to Guatemala on a whim because we had to. You guys know the whole story. There's we're in danger in Mexico. We had to leave. Question: would you consider the idea of coming to the Philippines? You guys are in the Philippines. Yes, I want to go to the Philippines. Save me some durian and noodles, and I will kiss you all over. Will I visit Australia? Yes. Honestly, I don't know much about Australia. And since I'm so food driven, I don't even know what's like a food thing in Australia. Do you? I'm sorry, I'm not saying your names. That came from Ivy. The one before that came Holly Marie and Lizzie and Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I see you on YouNow all the time. And Natalie and Midget. Okay, I think that's everyone. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Okay, Elisa Bosom. No, that's Liz. That's the one who said about Australia. Chelsea, am I ever going to do a meet and greet? Actually, it's funny you say this. Something just popped up, like, a few days ago. I am going back to the States for something. I have to leave anyways until we get the marriage visa figured out. People are always just like, oh my gosh, you're married, you shouldn't have to leave. Because that's the reason I have to travel so much. I'm forced to. Usually for the past 3 years or 2 years, I've always been just going to Colombia every 2 months, every 3 months. Colombia, Florida, Colombia. Because it's the cheapest, it's the closest. Now, I'm like, well, if I have to leave for the visa, I don't want to risk being banned from the country, which happens to people. Colombia's pretty strict with that. I'm like, okay, if I have to leave anyway, let's make the most out of it. The lights just flickered. Let's make the most out of it. Let's go someplace I've never gone. Let's do a collab. Let's do auditions. Let's seriously put everything you have into it. So that's why I went to Vegas, right? Obviously one of the main reasons I went fell through. But I still ate at restaurants I've never been to before. I still had a wonderful time with Hungry Fat Chick. Everyone, you have to go check her out. She's amazing. Yeah. So something else is happening. Months from now, after our honeymoon, which is for 1 month, the month after that. So technically I don't have to, we have to be married for 5 months before we can apply for the marriage visa. It's been 1. On top of that, once you apply, you have to wait another like 3 months, or however long it takes, for it to go through. It's not like, we're married, hi, I'm a Colombian now. No. Oh. The electricity went out. Hopefully you guys will still listen to my voice. This is ASMR time. So yes, I will be doing a meet and greet actually at this new location. I'm not telling you where yet. No details yet. I actually just found a very affordable Airbnb at this place. $20 a night. I love Airbnb. Oh, you guys, this is terrible. I'm gonna pause. Let's take a digestion break and see if the lights come back. And then I'll answer the next question. Okay, hold on. Hey guys, the lights are back. How you doing over here? How you doing over here, my precious? Here, would you like another piece of lettuce? Did she finish hers? I can't even see over there. Just kind of letting it. Here. Would you like to take some? Go on. That's right. They have like no teeth. They literally, she's like a grandma. There's no teeth. Oh, so cute. Anyways, let's answer my next Twitter question. They have like 2 teeth, they're blunt, and that's it. They literally don't chew it, they just swallow. And that's why they have to sleep so much, because what's my least favorite food, says Chris. Hey Chris! Mushrooms, I don't like mushrooms. But, hey Jess, Jess is from You Now too. You guys have to follow me on You Now. It's so fun to talk to. You guys are like my friends. I recognize you, I know. I follow your Instagrams, like, you can be friends with me. If you're looking for a new friend, hi, I'm looking for new friends all the time. When am I coming to the UK? I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you too. I have no idea. The place that I'm going to after Asia. I'm telling you, this was like, it's gonna be amazing. Am I ever gonna do, oh, that was Chelsea. A different Chelsea. No, Chelsea asked about the meet and greet. Okay. Could you be any sweeter? That's my question. Says Rebecca. Did you always do mukbang? Says Lisa. Hi Lisa. No, I've been on YouTube for over a year now. Well, a year, technically 2 years. Listen up. So this channel was created in January of 2016. It's been literally just over 1 year of this channel being alive. But I was on YouTube a year before that. On Orland's channel, my boyfriend, his name's, oh, my husband. I say boy. It's habit, you know, I'm still used to the whole husband thing. It's just like, oh my god, I can't believe it's real. Orland Home, that's his name. I was on Hinge's channel. Now, I wasn't really a YouTuber. I mean, I made videos, but it wasn't like, I would make 1 a week kind of thing, or 1 every 2 weeks. And yes, you're still a YouTuber. But I also worked at Home Depot. Then I was a farmer. I worked at a mango farm. I worked at a yoga house. Like, I did all these crazy little side things. And like, I still cared about making videos, but it wasn't like my job. Wasn't my way of supporting myself. I wanted to be eventually, but that's when I made my own channel. I was like, let's do this. So at that time, I was doing boyfriend vlogs. I have to show you this. Isn't this cute? Oh my god, it's Mr. Noodle. Guys, check out my Twitter. That didn't focus well. Speaking of Twitter, I want to give a shout out to Brittany. Look up above on my YouTube. We have a new banner. And she made it. Now, a lot of you guys have sent me stuff, and I love all of them. But the reason I haven't been, I haven't been picking any of yours is because, like, I don't know. I'm so terrible with decisions, number one. That's why I'm always asking you guys for help on Snapchat. Like, which thumbnail do you guys like? Also, I like to have you participate. I don't think any other YouTubers do that, and I feel like you guys really enjoyed that. Someone did it. They were like, I'm unfollowing and unsubscribing. This is ridiculous. I'm like, okay, just don't follow my Snapchat then. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this person was very upset, and I was just like, I'm not forcing you to watch my Snapchat. That's an extra thing if you like my videos. I don't know. Anyways, a big shout out to Brittany. I'm gonna have links to check out her Instagram and her Twitter and any other social media that she sent me. She's changed her mind a few times. I can't remember which she actually wants me to shout out. First it was one of the other. I'm just gonna shout out both of you, or I'll double check before I publish this. The link to her, if you want her to draw something for you, it's in the description box, everybody. Now, these sushis are a little small, right? Just a little smaller than usual, by like a couple grams. No, I don't even know. So that's why I might actually eat all 200. If there's regular size, it might be 150. Which is still, we're talking like 2,000 calories at least, it's a lot. Anyways, Lisa, or whoever named, asked me about YouTube. Yes, I was doing vlogs. How did I go on this little spiel? Some of you guys like when I ramble, and some of you guys really dislike it. So, I just have to be myself and forget the rest. Tony Horton says, do your best, forget the rest. Now, I was doing vlogs with Orlin. We were also vegan at that time, and it was like our whole life back then. All the videos we made were about recipes, food ideas, vegan stuff. What we eat, what we wear, what we do. Is it vegan? Is it vegan enough? That's kind of, we got sucked. They're working on the apartment. Banging time. I have to find, where did it go? Oh, here we go, Q&A. So, oh, I was right. See, my brain still does work. Her name is Lisa. Yes, Lisa. I've not always done mukbangs, but that's what I told myself in October 5th. I said, I'm gonna do mukbangs every single day for 1 year. I probably missed 7 days in total, not continuously, like sporadically, like a day here, 2 days here, another day here. I missed 1 or 2 on my wedding, but really, I make up for it by posting 2 the next day or later on in the week. I've stuck to my goal, and I've loved the process, and this is so much fun. Eventually, I'm gonna go back into vlogs, maybe in like a year or so, with unnamed Sloth. Is this gonna be kiwi? Okay, let me know if you like kiwi. We like kiwi. Where do you want to visit next month? Asks Hey Ashley, I follow her on YouTube. Her channel is Love and Lyric, by the way. Shout her out. Everyone go check her out, Love and Lyric. Where do I want to visit? Japan. Tracy asks a very interesting question. Would you rather be itchy or sticky for the rest of your life? Sticky. If you could move to any country, what would it be? Probably the United States. That's what I'm familiar with. Do you know your real parents in the Ukraine? Asks Danny. Oh, and the other one was from Jennifer. I don't know if I said that. Hey, Danny. No, I'm adopted from Ukraine. I was adopted when I was a baby. Well, about 1 year old. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they live. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they look like me. Do I look like my mom? Do I have siblings? I don't know. It's all a mystery. I was one of the first kids to ever leave Ukraine. Ukraine used to be part of Russia, called the USSR. They are banging. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Then the Berlin Wall fell down, Ukraine became independent, and I was the first batch of kids to leave the country from American families in 1992 when I was born. No, it was like 1993 or 4 when I was adopted, technically. So, it was like the first batch of the kids. The paperwork was a little sketchy. Welcome to Colombia. I'm surprised you don't hear the stray dogs and the chickens running up and down the street too. Oh I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. No, there are here. Okay. Thank you, Danny. You're so, thoughts if you've gained weight from mukbangs? Yes, I have. What size is this shirt? I think it's a medium. Now, usually I wear size small, so I've got a little love handle over here. But besides that, I mean, some days I look at myself and I look at my face and it's like, and my arms are like, you know, and some days I have a very salt retention water problem I've had my whole life. Some days I look a lot bigger than others. Have you ever been in a relationship with a girl? Yes, I have. But, well, yeah. I won't say it doesn't count. Of course it counts. I was in high school. I've had like 3 or 4 girlfriends, but it was never like serious in terms of like intimacy and doing stuff. We kissed, we held hands. That's pretty much it, honestly. I did. Yes. Have I ever been to Texas? I would love to go to Texas, Isabella. Do I plan on it? Not anytime soon. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, from Rihanna. This is from Rihanna. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, what weapon would you choose to protect yourself and why? Become invisible so they can't see me and get me. Yeah. That requires the less work, because if I could read their minds, that means I have to run someplace and travel someplace to get away from them. If I could fly, that requires energy. You know, like Mr. Noodle. Mr. Noodle in the wild is a very lazy bird. They fly as little as possible because they hate it. They're actually terrible flyers. So he's very happy sitting still all day on a branch. He's so happy. He doesn't have to work for his food. He doesn't have to run from the rain, run from the other birds, compete for food, run from predators. Like, he can just sit and be fluffy, look out the window and be happy. So I would choose to be invisible, less movement. Hello. Gotta reserve the calories during the apocalypse, right? Look at this. This is from DJ. Would you ever consider coming to the Philippines? Oh my gosh, so many Philippine sloths. Yes, you guys, I'm coming in the future. I am definitely coming in the future. Durian, noodles. Ovo says, when did you start loving avocados? It was 2013 when I branched off of a raw food diet and went to like a higher fat raw food diet. It was like a low fat one, went to a higher fat one. I was with Orlin in Guatemala. Living like I'm trying to think of a funny word. I can't think. Ragatums. Like, I look like a sloth, actually. My hair was greasy and long. I also like a mess, a hot mess. And I fell in love with avocados there. That's where they're native, Central America. I was eating at least 10 a day, sometimes up to 15 or 20 a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, like, because when you eat raw food, it's like, okay, bananas get a little old. I just changed things up, and that's how I got the name. What's my favorite meal? Asks Natalia. Noodles. Do I want kids in the future? Asks Still in Sun. Hey. No. No. Natalia asks many questions. I'll pick out one more, just to be fair. I don't want to answer. She asked literally like 7, 6. Okay, she's asked some questions that other people have asked, so this is good. You have videos that are super entertaining. Please don't ever change. Thanks. These are spicy. This is not even spicy. It's a 1 drop of sriracha. And I'm sweating. And I'm pretend drinking because I have no more water. Okay. What's my favorite thing about Colombia? My favorite thing is something that I don't get to see that much. Because, number 1, I don't live there. Number 2, I'm always in the house anyways. Literally, Mr. Noodle goes to the bathroom 3 times an hour, so you do the math. Miss Kitty, shedding, you know, it's a lot to clean up. I eat a lot. There's a lot of dishes to wash. It's like, I feel like I'm cleaning 24/7 and editing and filming. So I rarely leave the house. But when I do, if I can, for a break, I love to go to the countryside. Columbia has some very beautiful mountains, rivers. The nature is very beautiful. So there's a few spots that Orland knows that are safe to go to, so we go there and they're just so beautiful. Lisa says, oh, hey Lisa Bellis. I watched her YouTube video. She sent me something on Twitter, watched my makeup tutorial, and I actually watched the whole thing. I was like, oh my God. It had music, it was fast forwarded, it was all these different parts. She put tape here, she did here, then she put, I'm just amazed by it because I don't do makeup. I don't know anything about makeup. It was very fascinating. So hi. I watched your YouTube video, you sent it to me and I watched the whole thing. And I love the music. When I come to Toronto, maybe one day, I've never been there before, but I would love to in the future. Holly, hi. If you were a classical piece, which composer would write you? Shostakovich. Why Shostakovich? Now, if you know classical music, you're probably putting two together and be like, oh, that makes sense, yeah. Huh. If you don't, let me tell you. He's a Russian composer, aka Shostakovich. That's what, Shostakovich. And it sounds very Russian, right? Shostakovich. He was very troubled. He was also very misunderstood. And his music was his way of releasing all of his thoughts, his messages, his ideas, without saying a single word. It was brilliant. He grew up during communist Russia. And, the people couldn't really say anything. They couldn't really rebel. His rebel was through his music. Now, if you don't know Shostakovich, just listen to a Shostakovich symphony, a string quartet, the violin concerto. It's very crazy. It sounds crazy. There's a lot of beauty in it. It sounds scary. Some of his stuff is scary. Listen to this. Okay, listen to this too. It gets even scarier. Yeah, so he's scary, but in midst of the scariness, there's some heart-wrenching, heart-pulling, melting tingles are on my neck just talking about it. I have goosebumps just thinking about. And there's a truck ruining my moment going outside the window. Maybe you can't even hear the truck. That's a loud truck. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Listen. That might be too much. I'll stop right there. That's me. I'm very crazy. I have a lot of problems. I'm nowhere near being perfect. And I'm also really misunderstood. I'm just crazy. And I know I am. But I still see the good. I still feel happiness. I still feel what you feel. I'm still human. And I always say there's always good and bad in life. There has to be a balance of both. There always is a balance of both. This sloth would be dead in a few years if he was still, well, he's one from the wild. He comes from, you guys keep wishing me happy birthday. Yeah, I just had my birthday 2 days ago. Thank you guys so much. I turned 25, yes. That comes from Marissa. Excuse me, hi Marissa. He was adopted. There's sanctuaries, there's breeders, there's, it's not like he's from the United States. Sloths don't come from there. It's like you had a Chihuahua. It's like, okay, did it really? If you got a Chihuahua in Texas from someone that had puppies and it's like, here, we're selling the puppies. Is that from the wild? No, it's been bred for years away from the wild. You know, they're not wolves anymore. So, anyways, I'm not talking about the sloth, but what was I saying? Oh, in the wild, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. He has a beautiful life. He gets to be in the trees. He gets to sleep literally all day. However, it's also very sad because the people eat him. His habitat's being destroyed for paper products, for lumber. They're naturally also, first of all, they don't make many babies. 1 a year max. It's also very hard to find male sloths. So, there's also scary things to his life. Life is full of like ups and downs, gives and takes. And actually, I want to read you something. Speaking of the sloth, follow me on Instagram. You guys get to see Sloth. I think it's going to be Kiwi. Now, someone said this, and I just want to read my response. Which, you know, I understand where they're coming from. I would say the same thing if I never knew anything about them or researched or talked to other sloth owners. Do you know how many? This has been an ongoing plan for like almost 2 years. 1.5 years technically since we put in the papers, but don't you think we've watched every single video imaginable? We've talked to every single, we reached out to the people in Oregon, people in Costa Rica, people in Texas. There's even a guy in England that I was talking to that has a sloth. And he's breeding them. Now, this is what they said. He should be free in the wild, not in one's domesticated home. And, you know, I understand, you know, okay, I understand where I'm coming from, but this is what I said. In the wild, sloths are disappearing rapidly due to deforestation, I already mentioned that, habitat loss, and predators. They're easy targets because they're so slow. They have no teeth. And literally, any animal won't want to get it. They're even eaten here in Colombia. People eat them here and they're already like endangered. So, adoption centers, breeding homes, and sanctuaries are slowly popping up around the globe, eager to keep the species alive. They live longer, happier, and disease-free, and healthier in captivity, both shown at Oregon and Costa Rica sloth centers, to name a few. Humans are the main reason as to why they're dying out. So humans, ironically, are the main reason they still have a chance. I feel like in 20 years, 30 years, there's going to be more and more sloth centers, sloth homes, sloth sanctuaries. Because more and more humans are coming out. We need more toilet paper. We need more lumber for this table. We need to clear the land to make more grains. We need to feed more people bread. Bread, to make soy, to make corn, to make cattle, to make them eat the grass, to make cheeseburgers. Like, more humans, you just have to destroy more, which means they are likely to just disappear. That's why, you know, I know zoos are very controversial, and if you think zoos are bad, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. The end. But without zoos, many of those animals in the zoos would be gone, simply because of climate change, whether it's been influenced by humans or not. The climate still just changed naturally on the Earth. We know this because there's been many ice ages, and there'll be more ice ages in the future. You know, Humans have kept them alive for us to appreciate, and so that they still have a chance. And you know, I mean, nature does take its course, but humans are very unnatural. Humans, I almost feel like, are not a natural species, and for every little thing we do, it has consequences. So she will live much longer, safer, no pain, guaranteed shelter and food here. Excuse me. So, anyways, that's about the sloth. I feel like I'm gonna get these comments literally my whole YouTube career. As long as she's here on videos, people will be like, "How dare you? How dare you?" But, you know, I have Mr. Noodle. What's the difference? We have pet parrots. It's, you know, the fish in your aquarium. Those aren't natural. You had to pull them from the wild, where those had to be bred in breeding areas, or they came from. Are there fish sanctuaries? I don't know. What's the difference? Dogs and cats were once part of the wild too. I turned the camera back on. Is the knocking loud? I might have to wrap this up. Well, I'm almost done, you guys. I literally have like 20 more pieces and they're very small. 200 pieces in my stomach. Well, there's these down here, which are hiding. That right there is 12 pieces. Excuse me. I feel like people are gonna be saying this as long as they see her, and I understand, but I'm gonna say it a few times and then that's it. You know. Would you like to live in the United States? Yes, I would. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. If that comes, if that's available, if it happens in the future. We'll see. Is there any certain food you always want to try? From baby popcorn, hi. I've never had octopus. Yeah. What state would you move to, asks Fat Girl, Audacious Fat Girl. Hi. The banging. I don't know what state. Maybe Washington or Oregon. And that's it. We're literally at the end of the questions. And the banging's continuing and I'm pretty much full. So I think I'm going to say goodbye. I ate at least 100. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 13 pieces. Oh, baby. Are you awake? Are you awake, baby? You want another piece of lettuce? Hey. Oh, she's so adorable. She's so cute. Here you go. Oh. Hello. Are you enjoying your lettuce? I think so. Here's a big crunchy piece. Ooh. Ooh. Here, let me rip this in half for you. There you go. Here. No more? She's tired again. Time for sleep. You guys, thank you so much for eating with me and the sloth. Our sushi challenge. I didn't conquer it, I guess. But that's okay. And I loved answering your guys' questions on Twitter. I answered pretty much all of them. I think there's still 2 or 3 left. Oh, Jennifer Sheck. Where would you move if you could live anywhere else in the world? Everyone wants to know where I want to live or where I want to visit. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I always follow you back, guaranteed. Unless you are private and I request and you unapprove, that happens a lot. Or, yeah, that's the only reason I don't follow you back. So, follow me on Twitter, you guys, and you'll get to see more of the sloth. And don't forget to give us a name idea for her. And get some sushi, everyone. I'm not, #not sponsored by sushi companies, but yes, we love sushi. This was delicious. Sushi is always a win, especially in my stomach if it's fish-free. For some reason, when I eat sushi that has fish, I always get stomach pains, always cramps, always messing up my system for days. I got the stomach flu from sushi. And it's not just one time, it's literally every single time. So, some are worse than others, but it's always like I notice a big effect. Where if it's fish-free, I mean, there's technically fish in the nori wraps. Yes, very small, crushed up, microscopic fish particles and bones and whatever. I understand. Yes, it's seaweed. Of course, it has other animal products in there, but that's not a concern to me. I'm just saying, when I eat like tuna sushi, for some reason I just like get sick. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for your questions, and come back here tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Bye. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Bye.